Hello, my crafty friend, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's very special video. Recently, I had my third May Day, which don't worry, I don't mean like airplane distress. I'm talking about the day when a package arrives from the mystic faraway land of Saudi Arabia, packed with so much love and filled with so much magic by the beautiful, the extremely talented, and unimaginably generous May. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Prepare to be amazed. And if you're one of my regular viewers, you probably already know the story of who May is. So welcome back. She just makes the most spectacular junk journals and uses all kinds of different techniques in her crafting, like collage art and a lot of really cool magazine and newspaper clippings. And the way she puts it all together is just over the top spectacular. Case in point, look at this unbelievably bright, cool, bohemian sort of, I don't know, like 1960s psychedelic flower fabric that she used on the back of this gigantic journal. So yeah, I'll get to this one. This is the pièce de résistance that I'll show you at the end. I wanted to start with some of the little things that she sent that are just so cool and so meaningful. So the envelope here is really pretty. I love something that's put together in a way that could be replicated. Like we could all make a version of this. It's kind of like a tri-fold envelope that she's made out of this beautiful turquoise textured paper. And she sent me a stack of these. So thank you, May, for hooking me up with like an awesome supply of this stuff. But the way she's made it by just layering a similar color of lace over top of that blue paper and then kind of cutting it with an envelope flap that folds over and wraps around. Like this would be a great way to make like a wallet style journal cover. It's just so beautiful. Simple, elegant, perfect is how I would describe this thing that May made. And inside it has just the cutest little piece of beaded jewelry you ever did see. The little resin candy says sweet on it, and there's just such fun, happy colors in this. This looks to me like a cell phone strap. So after I film this video, I'm going to see if I can actually attach it to my iPhone because that'll be perfect. Perfect to carry my phone around. But yeah, this piece is so cool. She included a beautifully ribbon-tied stack of napkins. So I love using napkins to do decoupage art on some of the plainer pages in my journals. And how cool is this collection from May? I love sort of the tribal Celtic designs on the borders. Like that's going to be fun to use. The cute little figure in the center with her head wrap and the little flower on her head. It's just so cool. This I'm setting aside immediately because I'm working on a music themed journal for my boyfriend. I'm whispering that part. I don't want him to hear it, but that's going to be perfect on one of the pages. The tropical pink flamingo. Oh, the Arabian wonders in this one. Look at the lanterns. Look at how spectacular this is. This one is definitely going to go in my personal junk journal. So gorgeous. Look at that. It's very similar in style to some of the scarves she has sent me in previous Happy Mails. So this one, this looks like the kind of thing May would wear and May would send and May would make into journals. The pretty pink swirls, the little Christmassy birds singing their little Christmassy song. Because of the music notes, I'm setting that aside too. This one immediately looked familiar. I've seen these used as pages in journals that May has made in the past, so it's such a treat to have a piece to play with myself. The watercolor poppies. May, you really spoil me, by the way. Like I'm so grateful for everything that you send and for all the thought that you put into the things that you send. Cute little owls. I couldn't possibly go through all the fantastic gifts from May in one video because it would be hours long, but as a little example, in one of my Craft With Me videos, I mentioned that some of the signatures in the books could be sewn up using the little travel sewing kits, like what you might get in a hotel. And in that video, I said, you know what, if I had one of those, I would totally use it to demonstrate for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Well, May, in her infinite thoughtfulness, she actually included a little travel sewing kit, which is just exactly what I needed. I'm going to set one of these aside and do something with it to decorate the package I'm putting together for my super talented, lovely, inspiring friend Kat Stone, who makes all the paper dolls. She had kind of a butterfly fairy theme in the last book she made for me, and I think this would just be so, so special. I keep thinking that the journal I'm making for her is finished, and then I keep finding new things I want to add to it, so it's taking much longer than originally planned. This is really cool. The texture of this napkin is different than the others, and it has such a neat black and white line art illustration. Very cool. Bon appétit, saveur de France. La meilleure table de Paris. So it's the best table in Paris, flavors of France. Bon appetit, I think we all know what that means. And then last but not least, this cool nautical themed napkin. Every May I make a mermaid journal with mermaid themes, so this is going to be perfect as a background paper in my next mermaid journal. So, so cool. So yeah, May, like, even the napkins that you send feel magical to me. They're just, everything is so carefully chosen and beautifully put together. I really wish that YouTube allowed for something like smell-o-vision, because the visuals are great, but if you could smell the incredible, intoxicating aroma that May's packages always exude, oh, you'd be in heaven too. So I mentioned this to May once. I asked her, what is that beautiful fragrance in all of your fabrics and journals? Because I kind of thought she must have sprinkled something generously all over everything, but she told me that in Saudi Arabia, they use perfume like we use water. And so everything she has that beautiful sweet scent. And look at this adorable tin with the little animals going all around. So cute. Letter S for Sarah. And inside is just a magical little accordion book. I love the little number tags. So cute. And look at how she's done this. So one thing that May and I bonded over and have in common is our love for adding pieces of jewelry to the journals that she makes. And just look at how spectacular this dark crystal is. It looks like a, you know, it reminds me of a champagne or a chocolate diamond surrounded by little diamonds. It's just marvelously opulent. And then all these sliding beads. I love the tactile quality of journal elements that you can move and manipulate. This beautiful stage performer. And then it opens like this to reveal the next pages. So speaking of the unbelievably beautiful perfume fragrance, there's a gorgeous little perfume bottle collaged in from a magazine page. But the way May does her collaging, this isn't just a flat magazine page stuck down. She has made it 3D by building up layers of fabrics and laces beneath, and she sewed right into the paper using the prettiest shade of turquoise embroidery floss, and then made that a little tuck spot for a jeans tag. So cute. Lucky you. And it's true, lucky me. She's right. I'm so, so, so lucky I don't know what I did to deserve all the beautiful things that May sends me, but I'm so grateful for them. I'd love to know what this says in Arabic, but what a beautiful little golden frame that it sits in. This little brooch, so cute, the letter H, and they look like cat's eye moonstone sort of rhinestones in it, just so pretty. But yeah, the little model. The texture is outstanding too. She's built a lot of this up with dimensional texture paste and then gilded it. So yeah, just like this, it's stunning. But of course, it's double-sided. So then you open it to the right, you get this stunning little fanned piece of jewelry, this gorgeous, I just adore all the jewelry she's abundantly lavished into this journal. And the pictures of the models. Look at how beautiful and happy these ladies look. So fun. And then in the last page, just classic styles. I love how inspired May is by beauty. The swap journal I'm making for her, I am making sure to add lots of beautiful pictures of women into it and lots of pictures of jewelry and fashion, because those of us who are very feminine and very crafty, I feel like we all kind of gravitate towards the same beautiful things, don't we? So yeah, the big journal. So because of the size and the grandeur of this journal, I actually had to take my little, I've got a little table that sits on top of this table, and that's where I usually do my crafting. It's about 12 inches by maybe 15 inches. And this book was bigger than that. So to give you an idea of the scale, it's a massive, massive book. Double-spined, full of texture. This feels like the softest, silkiest stuff that she's layered onto it. I love her idea to use bottle caps as picture frames. And just look at the beautiful women in this. The little butterfly clips. It's all just such a treat to the hands. It's a treat to touch so many different textures and to have so many different moving elements, like this little hinged opening. And so on this blank page, what I'll do is I'll write the date that I received this book, maybe list the incredible things that came with it, like the accordion style book, like the little sewing kit that is exactly what I needed, the most beautiful, spectacular bracelet I've ever had in my entire life. I can't even put into words how blessed and how lucky I feel to have all of this. But yeah, the inside cover is so cool. She's done this with what feels to me like it must be sari fabric. Beautiful and shiny, this silver and red fabric that she sent me some of in a happy mail. And just so many cool, aw. The most VIP, your lovely birthday. I just noticed this now. Aw, your new lovely home. Christmas 2024. VIP occasions, the new year 2024. How cool is that? And it's on a Fendi tag, so she knows what luxury means. Fendi Roma, what a cool souvenir, May. I love this. I pulled this out before, but I only looked at the polka dotted and the striped parts. I didn't realize that you wrote me little messages here. What a wonderful gift. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And such pretty hand-painted tags too. Just stunning. So I adore the way May puts together her journals, because every single page has something gorgeous on it. Match, match, number 61. Match, matché. Oh, matchy, matchy. Sorry, I was thinking matché like paper mache, but matchy, matchy. Look at that cute with a little extra EY there. Matchy, matchy. Such a cool title for a journal. And I do love things that are matchy, matchy. So look at how fun these gold leaves are. Such beautiful things. I can imagine making these into like a pair of fairy wings for a paper doll. How cute would that be? Yeah, I just love those. Cute little birthday postcard to the most beautiful artist. Thank you so much, May. I think we're all tied for most beautiful artist. A cool little magnet with some Arabic word. I would love to know what it says. I'd love to know what's right side up and what's upside down too. And a peacock. May is known for, to me anyway, for her love of peacocks because we first met when she ordered a peacock journal from my shop. And since then, whenever I make a journal for her or put together a happy mail, I try to include lots of different beautiful, unique peacocks. So yeah, that is the most delicate, beautiful tissue paper envelope. And I love this vibrant, bright pink leaf trim on it too. So cool, a little note paper to write on. Fold it into a gorgeous little envelope. Could put the flap over like that. It's so pretty. And I love the way May layers magazine pages with the most gorgeous coffee dyed paper in the world. The coffee dyed paper that she dyes. It's just so stunning. She adds painted details. So here we go. What's written in Arabic is not personal information, but book quotes and some Arabic wisdom. So that's really cool. I'm glad she mentioned that on this little note here, because I would sure feel guilty if she had written down some very personal things and then I went ahead and did a flip through like this one, exposing some of her personal secrets. So that's good to know. Book quotes and Arabic wisdom. What a cool thing to have in a book. Look at these beautiful birdies. Looks like an illustrated kid's book. Jasmine. I have two very good friends, both named Jasmine. I call them Vancouver Jasmine and LA Jasmine, based on where they live, so that's so cool. Makes me think of my friends. Just such a cool thing. Look at this beautiful heart. The way she made this, it's just so cool because the spine of the book makes one half of the heart bottom. Just brilliant. May always amazes me with her work because every single book she makes has something that makes me go, wow. It's just so clever. Because I've seen hearts in pages that are attached on the side there, but to actually use the fold as part of it, it's just, there's a stroke of genius in what she does. This beautiful painting in my absolute favorite colors, turquoise and gold. My favorite colors to wear, my favorite colors to see on a book page, my favorite colors for everything. Just stunning. I love this page. Love it. The fabric flip. And the fabric she used here, it's just stunning. It's like a double-sided. Look at how shiny that gold is. It reminds me of the Bedouin patterning on the hand-woven bag she sent me last time. It's just so cool. And the colors, oh my goodness. I just really hope the camera's picking it all up nicely. Here's Domino. Domino ready to step all over the beautiful stuff. Hopefully he doesn't. I might have to scoop and plop. Scoop is when I pick him up, and plop, there you go, little guy, is when I put him back down on the floor. He can have his spot when I'm finished, but I'd hate for him to snag any of this fabric. Gorgeous model with these oranges. And look at her jewelry. I always look at the jewelry when I see magazine pictures, and May always picks the pictures with just the coolest jewelry. A snippet of one of my all-time favorite fabrics from her. She loaded me up with quite a bit of this, so I love, oh, Domino. I'm gonna sprinkle some food into his dish off camera here. I think that'll get him. Here you go. Here you go. Maybe if he's eating, he'll be distracted and not want to jump up and get the stuff. But yeah, one of the prettiest fabrics. I love working with that one. Butterflies. Gorgeous floral stamp here. So, 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 so pretty. I love the 3D texture of the bag, the sounds it makes, that crinkly sound. Lost treasure. That would be a cool theme for a junk journal, like a treasure map, and at the end of it there's maybe a treasure chest full of printouts of jewelry or something. Ideas. Look at the magic. It's a piece of paper, but it looks like it really is glowing. It looks like it's lit up. So cute. And the little owl. This looks like the owl on one of the napkins she included. It's tucked into a pocket made of just luxurious, beautiful, textured, three-dimensional, colorful material with these really cool little 3D butterflies. And Domino's back. So you know what? I'm not even going to try to make him move this time because he'll just come back again. Adorable. This must be the letter that palm trees begin with in Arabic. She included a cool little set of Arabic flashcards that have the letters of the alphabet. So it'll be cool to start studying them. Really pretty. This reminds me of the part of the ohm, how it goes like a number 3 with like a lower crescent and an upper crescent and a diamond. Really, really cool. Yes, Domino. Yes, you're here. Oh, if he lies right down, that's just gonna ruin the video, isn't it? Ruin the video or make the video? I don't know. If you're a cat lover like me, you probably enjoy seeing a cat photobomb a video. Look at that light bulb. Can you move your paw? Thank you. And just pet him. If you start hearing like a loud motor running in the background, that's just Domino purring. I have to remember to start using this. She uses the most opulent looking gold flakes, like gold leafing, and she included some of that in her first Happy Mail to me. This is very special to see. This is a little piece of sari fabric that I sent to her. I love knowing that she uses, oh, this is a pocket. How cool. I can definitely tuck something into there. I love the hand stitching on her textile layers. Beautiful embossed heart paper. Another cool couple of letters. Here's the other half of that heart. Such a great idea. Such perfect heart-shaped book pages. The other side of the kids' book page, cute little birdies in the nest. Just adorable. Let love grow. Perfect sentiment. I love this little mermaid. So cute. You know what? May is mermaid, isn't she? The way she's used this little tag with the circles cut out to be frames for those model faces. Just so cool. And that was only the first signature. I wonder if I can lure Domino away to make this easier. This is how I like to do my eye makeup, with the intense kind of cat eye look. But look at how she's collaged this with 2 different pictures stuck together. Really cool. And I love her fabric flips. There's just so much beauty on every single page, and even her stitching. Okay, you know what? Domino just batted down a crystal. I had this little crystal cluster in the window, and he thinks it's a toy. I guess it is. What makes a toy a toy? playing with it probably. How beautiful is this? Look at that texture. That beautiful shade of pink. It makes me think of Martina of Magnolia Fairy Tale. I'm pretty sure this is her favorite shade of pink. Ugh. I could spend an hour on every single page. They're just so gorgeous. The belly band out of her collaged texture paste, hand-painted paper. She loaded me up with a little stack of her hand-painted papers this time too, so I'm very excited to get to use those in my own work. This model with the beautiful, what looks like diamond and sapphire necklace, and the sapphire in her necklace matches the blue in the cat's eyes. Hopefully the camera's picking that up because it is just such a cool image. Very, very striking. This gorgeous page made out of lace. I wish you could see the bottom, but as you can see, some of these little paws are in the way. Yes, you. Yes, your paws. I love the way this flips over and acts kind of like a frame. You can see something through it. Beautiful little mushrooms and birdies and little kids kissing. So sweet. It's just so sweet. See what I mean about the way she uses newspaper clippings too? How fun is that? Sad to see images of destruction. I do pray for all the people involved in the war right now. All the people dying because of political. It's so sad. More of her gorgeous coffee dyed paper. Another really cool image. Look at, now that Domino has moved, I can turn the book around again and start doing some close-ups. Look at how meditative that looks. Can you imagine sitting on a big bag of probably rice, wearing your straw hat under that blue sky? It's December here right now, so any bright summery blue sky just looks very, very cool. Very inviting. Such beautiful images. I love the little charms she's put on the dangles too. Look at the little horseshoe. It's like it matches the Lucky You jeans tag that was in here. This looks very Arabic in style. So cool. And the architecture, my goodness, look at this house. Look at this palace, I should say. The swimming pool, the palm trees, the arched entryway. A royal place, absolutely. You know what's interesting? My mom told me she watched a documentary about Saudi Arabia recently, and it was about the government's very recent decision to allow women to drive. And they interviewed a few lovely Arabian ladies, and my mom said it was very eye-opening for her because we sometimes think of countries where women are not allowed the right to drive as being filled with misogynistic men who are anti-women. But the ladies who were interviewed in that documentary all had stories about their fathers taking them out to the desert and teaching them how to drive. The little girl sitting on her dad's lap and driving. So it reminded me that sometimes places where women don't have the rights we take for granted in the West that we've had for so long, it's not the fault of the men there. Sometimes these things are imposed on people. I had some beautiful Persian friends when I lived in Vancouver. Mahnaz and Nushin, just lovely lady. 3 actually, and Farnak was another. And they told me about their lives in Iran and the drastic difference from one government to another. Kat Stone has shared some of that with me as well. But it made my mom very happy to say that it's the safest country in the world for women, Saudi Arabia, which was a little fact that I didn't know. And she said, okay, so the reason I bring up this whole documentary, I went off on a tangent I wasn't expecting. But my mom said that some of the women interviewed were sitting in beautiful opulent rooms with furniture in shades of purple and gold. And my mom's favorite color is purple. And so it was so funny to see a couch made of purple fabric with gold pillows in this journal from May, because my mom was just telling me, did you know that in Saudi Arabia, a lot of ladies have purple couches with gold accessories? And there it is. And then these cool bookshelves. Just stunning. I love a library. There's nothing like a picture of a bunch of books to make me want to go there and open all the books. The coolest trim. And I love this. It's like a pop-up page. So you pull on the trim. And then the bag she made this out of opens completely. It's like origami. Very sweet smelling perfume. Little cute math study card. Multiplication. I should study that. Math is definitely not my strong suit. This gorgeous. It looks like an art installation. How cool is that with a golden sun? The Saudi painter. I do believe she included a magazine article with a lot of his really cool paintings in the last journal she sent to me too. I'll have to check to see if it's the same artist. Could be a different artist too, but Saudi Arabia sure has some talented people. May included. May is my favorite Saudi artist. Her journals are just next level beautiful. Look at this cool model. Oh, so stunning. And the prettiest shades of pink once again. I think that really cool textured pink tab might be this turned the other way around, because I noticed it had the coolest sort of frayed edges. Yeah, here it is. See that little shape? It looks just as beautiful forwards and backwards. What a treat to hold. This pocket is made from, Domino jumped up and knocked some beads down, is what you're hearing there. I love how she made this little window pocket using packaging for candies. Adorable. Some comic book page. My favorite colors again. This looks like another, it's another snippet of the sari fabric that I sent her. And looking just as stunning backwards as forwards. So perfect with that blue feather too. Some Arabic script. A beautiful puffy pink heart that I just love. That Arabic script trim is really cool. She sent me some of that in gold. Oh, Domino agrees. Please don't lay right down. Look at the painting. Look at this, like a scorecard. So cool. Are you gonna stay there or are you gonna jump down? Oh, he's gonna jump down. Maybe he just had to let me, maybe he needed to be here and leave on his own, of his own volition to satisfy his curiosity. Love this. Her over the top drawn in eyebrows. I love how the color of this page beautifully coordinates to the fabric on the back. It's just so cool. And then more Arabic writing that's just so much fun to look at on this cool airmail envelope. Oh, May, like I said, you really do spoil me. I can't believe what a precious book you've made. And I just love this. And she sent me some of this fabric too, that it's just so cool. I might have to use it as a wall hanging because it's just so gorgeous. A lot of the times when May sends me fabric, I don't want to cut into it immediately because it's too beautiful to cut. So I'll put it on display for a little while, leaving it fully intact and fully visible. And when it feels like the time is right, then I'll cut into it and make it into journal things, which always come out stunningly beautiful. That's one of the things I like to say in my craft with me videos is if you have beautiful materials that you bought to make into journals, cut them up, make them into journals, and they'll be prettier used in your craft than if you just hoard the material. And yet I'm such a hypocrite because when May sends me beautiful material, I just want to hoard it. For a little while anyway. But yeah, just so gorgeous. Oh, I think I'll leave it on this page for now just because it's my favorite colors. But say thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you're inspired. I know I'm inspired. I'm definitely going to start doing more paint effects on my coffee dyed paper. May has inspired me to do that because it's just so cool looking. I'm going to start using some of my fabrics right side up and reversed because the texture on the reversed side is too cool not to use. And I am going to start asking my friends who drink to save me their bottle caps because I would love to start doing little bottle cap frames and journals too. So yeah, I hope you're as inspired as I am by May's beautiful artistry. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to share. So the fabric in the background was from May. My birthday is in December, which makes turquoise my birthstone. And my boyfriend's birthday is in August, which makes peridot his birthstone. And I think it's just so amazingly synchronistic and perfect that the little flowers in this fabric have turquoise colored string and peridot looking rhinestones. It's like our two birthstones combined, growing in a most beautiful garden. So there's always little magical things in May's packages that make me wonder, how did she know? How did she know this would be the perfect thing? So yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart, May. I feel beyond blessed to have you in my life and to carry the magic of your work in my home. I have to find the perfect place to display this big, beautiful book of yours. When I do, I'll send you pictures. But in the meantime, thank you so much. And to all of you who watched, thank you for joining me in my excitement over this beautiful masterpiece of a happy mail. Wishing you so much crafting joy and creative fulfillment. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be the Christmas Day release announcing who wins the giveaway of my recent paper doll book, which is this one here. So yeah, if you haven't already entered the draw to win this, you still have time. All you have to do is leave a comment on my last video, which is the finale in my Craft With Me Crafty Gifts to Make, 12 Days of Gifts to Make series. Anyway, you'll figure it out. So good luck. Good luck if you entered that draw. So much love to you. Happy crafting. Happy holidays. Bye for now.